Hold on, hold on, hold on. We can't play fingers. We're not in fingers mode right now. Screw that. We're going back to this. Screw that. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. What's going on, Elliot? Interactive Woods, Franco, Judge. What's going on, fellas? Let's go! Fellas, another day down, boys. October 18th. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's Wednesday. It's a beautiful Wednesday. I do want a potty. I do not want a potty. I do want a potty. What's going on, guys? Hold on, let me turn off the music here real quick. Let me turn off the music right now. Bitcoin's still going sideways, but we're above, sort of a major support level here. So we'll talk about that today. I did see the news that George's account got banned. Now, we all hope that he gets back because we all know that George is the best channel when markets are going up. Okay, so we need George back ASAP. All right? He's already back?
Yeah.
Oh, he's already back. Okay, he's already back. His channel's already back. It's bullish. That's bullish. It's extremely bullish. Hope everyone had a fantastic day today, though. Bitcoin held up despite a pretty bloody day for markets overall. Yet the stock market take a poop today. Bitcoin actually held up very, very well again, and it seems like it seems like a long time that Bitcoin and the stock market haven't really been correlated. Now I don't want to start saying decorrelation because whenever that happens, that's usually when we get the giant, it's over! It's literally over! Bitcoin just dumped 20%! It's over! That's usually when we get that 20% candle. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to start talking decorrelation, but Bitcoin holds up despite a pretty bloody day over there in the stock market today, which is a good sign. I think that continues to be a pretty good sign. And I know if you guys were back in the cycle back in 2019 and 2020, we used to call Bitcoin the honey badger because a lot of times it did whatever it wanted to do, whenever it wanted to do it, and it didn't give a shit about anything else surrounding it. And the price action the last month or so has reminded me of the old honey badger. Not the full honey badger, because the old honey badger was a lot more volatile and crazy, but the old honey badger, where Bitcoin kind of just does what it wants to do despite whatever else is going on, you know? So Bitcoin holding, we'll talk about that a little bit today, but kind of wanted to say what's going on to everyone. Wayne, the 3 chord song, I love it.
The daily close!
The daily close stream, baby, let's go. Franco, what's going on? What's going on, Franco? Franco, you and Hoff's gonna get that bet in, my friend. Mad, sounds like my mom. What, the honey badger? That sounds wrong. I don't know if you should be calling your mom the honey badger. I don't know why that sounds wrong, but it does. Mixed Slacker said BTC don't care. Sometimes it does, and it's not fun. You know what I mean? But you know, right now it doesn't really care. Who else we got in here? We got full Camirand mode activated. Listen, you know, I saw that. I watched that Camirand video, the one complaining about George. Guys, should we watch that later? You guys want to watch that later on the stream? We'll watch the actually, no, she deleted it. She deleted it. The Camirand video talking about George. Now, Was he being a little bit of a Karen at the restaurant? Yes. George was being an absolute Karen at the restaurant. If I had a George, you know, George was kind of like this. Are you really charging me $2? Are you really charging me $2? Can I speak to the manager? Oh, you're the manager? Well, can I speak to the owner? Because you're charging me $2 extra for your time. Well, give me the manager. Was George being a little bit of a Karen? Yes. But there was no need to make a damn video. Dude, I swear to God, crypto has turned into damn 90 Day Fiancé. It ain't even about crypto anymore. It's just literally drama between all the crypto YouTubers. And I don't know what, man. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose for clicks. Like I said, I'll talk to these mofos. I don't talk to them for a reason. But I don't know if they all get in the group chat and try to cause drama together for clicks. I swear that's what's happening because I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's literally a bunch of like 40-year-old women complaining that, oh my God, you did this to my channel? It's like, come on, man. You guys are grown men. Like, relax. You surprised George didn't do the, do you know who I am? He probably did. Excuse me, do you know who I am? I am George, and you should you should be George too, okay? Because we're all George. So you charging me an extra $2 means you're not George. You're not George, okay? I can already see it now. Oh, that's the best. That's the best, man. The old Karen, man. Anyways, guys, now that we got a little bit of fun out of the way, let's talk about some other stuff. Ryan says, God, body, and egos. A little bit, man. Felipe said, Jordan, you should go on fight in George's fight league and show them. No, I ain't gonna fight, bro. I ain't gonna fight, man. There's no need to do that. You know what I mean? I think, and I said that the other day, that's like peak bear market is crypto YouTubers starting a fight league. You know, that's like peak bear market stuff. You would never see that happen in the bull market. Never. Not one time. Oh, man. Anyways, guys, let's have some fun today, man. Let's keep the vibes good. I think there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to here for Bitcoin. And ultimately, what does good stuff for Bitcoin lead to? Good stuff for Bitcoin leads to good stuff for altcoins later, right? And I want you guys to remember this again, is that even though we can be bearish on the altcoins in the short term, which is fine, and which is ultimately has been the correct decision so far, okay? That we need Bitcoin, okay? In every cycle, Bitcoin goes on a solo rally by itself, and that allows retail to get interested in the altcoins again, which then allows altcoins to go up. So what we're seeing right now, and hopefully what continues up into the halving and up to the ETF hype, is what we want to see is we want to see a continued slow grind up for Bitcoin while the altcoin market settles. And that's going to tell us that this is really a strong move for Bitcoin. Even though it's not one we might not want in the short term, that's going to be better for the altcoins later on. So yeah, Bitcoin holding 28,340. I think, you know, just from like a TA perspective, which, you know, I mean, you're just sitting above the 28K support, right? So 28K is the line in the sand. You have the 200-day moving average right at 28K, which was resistance. And now we're trying to flip it as support. Will it hold? We'll see. But ultimately, like, as long as we stay above 28K here, I think, ultimately, I think this wick right here is going to trick a lot of people to think that we're going to push significantly lower on Bitcoin. And I just don't see it. It's not really like, to me, it's not really like the chart. It's more of just like the psychological thing. I said this the other day. I think that pump on Monday, you know, I think what that pump on Monday did to a lot of people, okay? Probably savvy too, you know? Oh my God, I didn't own any Bitcoin. I missed the Bitcoin ETF pump. It is going to pump straight to 40K now. I am screwed. Oh, wait. It was just a fake news. I am good. I am good now. I did not miss the Bitcoin ETF pump, but I cannot make that mistake now. The ETF will be approved in before 82 days. I will not miss that pump now. I will buy on the next dip. Yes, I have to. I saw what happened today, And I cannot miss out on that again. I must buy the next dip. Right? I think that's the psychology, right? That's the psychology I feel like that's going on right now is, I think everyone's going to be looking to buy that next dip because no one believed that the ETF, like I think people believed the ETF was coming, but they didn't understand the magnitude of how that would affect the Bitcoin, right? Even on fake news, it shit pumped like $3,000. So I think that's the psychology right now. And that's why I'm not fully convinced that we're going to see a deeper pullback in here, just because I don't believe the psychology of the market works that way. And I think Bitcoin's just going to continue to grind higher, right? Might not be like a parabolic run, but more of just a, we come up a little bit, we go sideways. We come up a little bit, we go sideways. Not really allowing the people who want to buy the dip to get in, right? And you might be saying, but Jordan, where is that money coming from? And that's when the savvy in me comes out. You guys don't really like the savvy in me, and that's okay. What's going on, guys? It's Savvy. Yes, I'm wearing a bull hat, which makes absolutely no sense because I'm the biggest bear on YouTube. But guys, how could Bitcoin push up? How could I be invalidated with the Amazon fractal? Okay. Well, I think Bitcoin could go up with people selling altcoins and going into Bitcoin, right? So I don't even think Bitcoin needs fresh money, new money to actually push higher. It just needs the people already in crypto selling their altcoins and moving it into Bitcoin. Okay. So yes, I am uber bearish right now. And I know I'm wearing a bull hat, which, like I said, makes 0 sense. But yeah, I think there's a pretty good chance that, this could be the playbook here of what could go down. It could go down. Anyways, but yeah, that's kind of my standpoint. Is I think Bitcoin could just grind higher as the altcoins grind lower, and that's kind of what's been happening the last few months. And I don't see any reason why that would stop now. So it's still the same playbook, but I did a little bit of a clickbait thumbnail today. But I actually don't really think it is clickbait, right? In a certain way. Now, don't take it. I put in most will miss out because I wanted to make a little bit of clickbait in there. I got something, everyone else does clickbait. And I'm like, what? I got to do a little clickbait, man. I got to do a little clickbait. Do I think everyone's going to miss out? No. What I mean by that is I think everyone's going to end up buying higher at a certain point for Bitcoin. Maybe not miss out. Like I said, I don't think Bitcoin's going to be at 45K next week. But, as we kind of grind up higher, I think the disbelief will continue to be there in that standpoint. So that's my standpoint on Bitcoin. It is what it is. Franco said, can anyone find Crypto's RS? Well, I was told his channel was back.
Yeah, I saw another video.
Maj, you know what I think? That's what everyone thinks. No one can find the damn channel. Okay? Guys, you know what Maj asked me before the stream today? You want to know what Maj asked me before the stream today? She said, what if I farted? What if I just farted while you were streaming? And I said, I think it would be funny. And honestly, you don't even need to fart. I'll just fart and say it was you. But yeah, I thought you guys would like that one a little bit. Oh, man. Honey badgers isn't clickbait. You're fine. Thank you. A honey badger is not clickbait. I don't think a honey badger is clickbait.
Oh, it's his Clips channel. That's why.
The Clips channel. Oh, it's not the normal channel. It's the Clips channel. Should we get Maya to fart on the damn stream? Let me know in the chat. Should we? Should we get it? That said, donations would increase. We can get some fart jars going too. Shit, all members get one free fart jar. One free fart jar, baby. Let's go. Let's get the free fart jars coming out. You got to pay for the jar, though. The jar is expensive. It's like $1 per jar. So it can't be free. All right. Fellas. Fellas, let's talk some other stuff. Other than that, I think I was just playing around with some stuff I haven't looked at in a little bit, and one of the things I did notice was the stock RSI, which I haven't really checked on the higher term time frames in a while, but we did have a 2-week cross up, and I went back and I looked at it a few times. We had the 2-week cross to the upside. We did get some pretty nice moves when we did see that 2-week cross back to the upside in Bitcoin's history. A lot of times, actually. I tried to find some times where you didn't really get a big move. There actually wasn't that many times where you actually didn't get a big move when you had the 2-week cross from the lows. I kind of went through, and a lot of times you actually did get a pretty decent move on this 2-week cross. So, once again, I think a lot of it's going to have to depend on where we close this week. If we can push up before this weekly close, I think this weekly will look a lot better. But like I said, I think this wick is gonna trick a lot of people, I think, into thinking, oh my God, that's a big rejection wick, when the reason why we dumped and the reason why we really have this wick is because we had fake news, right? It wasn't good news being sold off like the Grayscale news, right? When Grayscale won the case against the SEC, that was supposed to be bullish, right? Then we sold off on good news. This wasn't selling off on good news. This was selling off on fake news, right? So still it's a little bit different of a context. Like this was the XRP case. That was the top. This was the Grayscale case. That was sort of a local top. This is kind of fake news. So we're just kind of stuck in a range. I mean, we're kind of right in the middle of the damn range. But once again, guys, I'll continue to say this, man. I think as we kind of go along here, we got to think at this from like a psychological perspective too. Like the halving is 6 months away. Okay. The ETF approval date, supposedly it should be approved within the next 81 days. That's like the final deadline on one of them. So, I don't know if they're going to deny one of them and then approve one later. That doesn't make sense. So the time frame here is getting close. And I always have to remind myself is who's going to be selling their BTC when at this point, right? Last cycle we had COVID. I think that was, obviously we could get something like that happen again, but that's like trying to predict the wind. Like I said, that's trying to predict that we're going to get pigs falling from the sky next month, right? It is what it is, but I don't know. To me, and even when at the 26K, it was kind of shady down here. I ain't gonna be selling my spot BTC, and I think a lot of people are gonna be thinking that way. Is I might be not that bullish in markets in general, but I ain't selling my Bitcoin because I know, and I've seen it happen before. Is it leaves me in the dust? It leaves everyone in the dust. It takes one bank failure, this shit's gonna be back at 35K. It takes one ETF approval, this shit's gonna be back at 35K, right? It's all it's gonna take. So, and I think that's how a lot of people are gonna be thinking over the course of the next 3 to 6 months. Altcoins, different story. Bitcoin, right? I think this is going to be how a lot of people are thinking, unless once again, you think stock markets are going to go into a Great Depression, which I honestly I don't think that's a zero probability, but something we'll watch on here today. Teju said BTC ETF approval equals dump. Teju, I actually agree. I agree. I think that the lead up into the ETF, we will go up. So we're going to go up into the ETF approval. And then and we're going to price it in, right? Because I think Monday was a wake up call to people saying, shit, man, you don't want to miss out on that. We're going to price it in, right? Beforehand, over the next 3 months, I think we price in the ETF. And then on the ETF approval date, you probably get an initial pump, but it's probably already going to be priced in by that time. And then we actually see a deeper, maybe not a deeper pullback, but it's going to be like a little wickaroo, And that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. I think the hype beforehand is actually more bullish than the thing happening. But the other thing is we got the halving coming right after. So it'll be an interesting, like the next 6 months are going to be very interesting. I honestly, like, it's going to be interesting. You got to set yourself up set yourself up for success. I think setting yourself up for success where you can be exposed to the bullish side and the bearish side, because let's be honest, none of us have any idea what's going to happen. I think best way to be exposed in both right now is to hold spot Bitcoin and then to hold cash, right? So if markets go down, right, you have cash to buy significantly lower. If markets go up, perfect, you got your spot Bitcoin, you got your cash where you can buy altcoins later, right? I don't see the downside to holding Bitcoin and cash right now. In either direction, whether you think markets are going up or down right now. I think Bitcoin and cash is the way to go from both perspectives, you know? BZ Cat said the gut feeling is they did this on purpose. Hell yeah, man. You think so? Shit. John said the next 6 months are probably going to be just as boring as the last 6 months. Oh, I agree too. Like I said, I don't see any, like, when I say Bitcoin's going to go up, I don't think it's going to be parabolic move. Just like a slow, methodical move. The roaring 20s first. Bath, what do you guys take? Do you guys think we're going to have a giant market crash? Like, I'm talking like a Great Depression like crash, or like a 2008 like crash in the next 5 years. What do you think? It has to be within the next 5 years. If you think it's going to be 6, doesn't count. Do you think we're going to have a Great Depression or 2008 like crash in the next 5 years? I would love to know your answer on this. What do you think? Let's end this poll, by the way. This poll, wow, people, now everyone's bullish. Will Bitcoin get back above 30K before end of the year? 74% say yes. I'm actually going to agree with the herd this time. I'm going to agree with the herd this time, my friends. I'm going to agree with the herd. Big dump next week? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But markets need a 25% pullback. We got that last year, though. Right? I mean, historically, if you look at stock market charts, man, I mean, like, stock markets go up. We only get things that, like, happened last year, like, once every, like, 10 years. You know, or, like, once every 5 to 10 years. Like, that doesn't happen very often. Right? So the whole, like, the stock market needs, like, markets need a 25% pullback just ain't true. If you look at history, you know, it's not necessarily true. Right? I mean, if we go to, like, look at the 6-month chart on the NASDAQ, right? This is the 6-month chart on the NASDAQ. Oh, this is only going to show from 2001. But, I mean, look at the 6-month. Like, the NASDAQ was straight up since 2001. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. You know? Like, look at the 2008 dip. You barely could see that dip on the chart. And this is why, like, long-terming into stocks is a good play, because stocks go up over time, right? But look at the NASDAQ. That's the 2008 crash. You can barely see it on the damn chart at the lows. This was last year, right? This was last year, right? And then here we are. That was last year, man. I don't know, like, my take is, you know, I'm not gonna, I don't want to talk about all this today. This is something we got to talk about down the line, but, you know, it is what it is. Did you see the Reddit rug pull on the moon? Hell yeah, man. I did see it. Bass said 23K max. 23K. Yeah, to me, I agree. I certainly think Bitcoin could still go lower. Some could still go lower, right? But I just don't see. I don't see who's going to be selling their BTC at 23K unless something crazy, like even a recession. I don't even know. Like, you would need something crazy. I just don't see right before the halving how that would happen, unless you have something out of the blue like COVID. You know, like COVID came out of the blue. People thought COVID was a zombie apocalypse. I get why Bitcoin dumped 50%. You know what I mean? Like that I get that. That made sense at the time. You would need something like that that's completely out of the blue, right? That scares the shit out of everyone, right? Because I honestly, I think people are slightly smarter. I like to think people are slightly smarter now with all the internet and information you can get online and things like that now, where I think people kind of understand, like, when you go into a recession, that those are like the best buying opportunities, right? So back in the days, you didn't really have all that information, right? You didn't have, like, in the 2008 crash and 2001 crash, the internet was still young. You didn't have as much information. I feel like even if there was like this, like a soft recession, I don't know if the markets would dump that like as hard as like a 2000 or 2008, just because I think people, there's so much information there nowadays, you know? But, you know, like I said, no matter the technology, humans act the same throughout history, you know? It is what it is. Yo, Trent out to Trent Fuck Nut. Nice name, man. We got one gifted membership from Trent Fuck Nut. I love it. I love it, man.
The daily close.
I love it. I love it. We got Trent Fuck Nut. Shout out, if you're at work, I'm sorry, but we gotta say Trent Fuck Nut. It's in the chat. Let's see. I love Jordan Fringe Spyro. I have no idea what that means, but shout out to Trent Fuck Nut. Clint said, I'm selling all my Tesla, then I'm going to FOMO into BTC. Tesla is a scam. Clint, be patient on Tesla, man. Tesla, listen, people are going to get bearish because of the trucks, man. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But we got Trent Fuck Nut. You got to be bullish on Tesla with Trent Fuck Nut in the chat. What a name, man. What a name. Shout out to the whole Fuck Nut family. We probably got Bob Fuck Nut, Mike Fuck Nut, you know, Wilson Fuck Nut. Imagine how bullied. Imagine how Trent, I hope you were bullied as a kid, man. You know, I hope you were bullied as a kid. You know, when when the teacher went, Trent Fuck Nut. I hope you were bullied as a kid. You know. Anyways, yeah, Tesla got a dip today. Tesla had their earnings today. People not happy with the trucks and the earnings weren't as good, but I think that was kind of expected. You know, what I read on Tesla was that the earnings weren't going to be great this time, and that, you know, I think that was kind of expected. I think that's why you saw it. Tesla sold off 5% before he even had earnings today. So I think that was kind of expected. But anyways, this ain't a stock channel, you know. This ain't a stock channel. I love talking stocks, but this ain't a stock channel, man. I always say one day I'm gonna create a stock channel, but you know, for now we're just gonna stack the long term stocks, and we'll save the stock channel for later. You know, happy fuck nuts. Is Tesla going to 3 or 4x in the next 12 to 14 months? No, that it won't. It's not gonna 3x. Will it go up? Probably, but is it going to do a 3 or 4x now? Wayne thinks Bitcoin's going to 3 or 4x in the next 12 to 24 months. I agree. I actually agree. I agree. You sell BTC before you lose your house. True. Hans, every time I watch your stream, I always remember Looney Tunes. I don't know if that's a good thing, man. Are you trying to say I'm a little bit crazy? I think that's what you're trying to say. Anyways. Yeah, what else can we talk about, guys? Halloween costumes in the mail, like we said. Here's the Halloween costume. It's coming in the mail. Anyone want to get this? They have it at iParty. I can give you the link. Hop in the Discord. We got the link for you. Course guy already ordered one. You know, he's pumped. Look at my Halloween costume. Yes, this is perfect. That looks like me. But my face is a little bigger and my nuts are bigger because I like the FOMO. I have big nuts and a big horse because I am a big horse. And yes, I love making fries. The fries are my favorite to make at McDonald's. And, you know, as a day trader, I can check my phone at McDub's and use one hand to flip the fry and one hand to day trade in FOMO. It's great. Yeah, you know, the Halloween costume's on the way. So we're good. I could see George driving a Cybertruck. Could you? I could see that, man. I could see George driving a Cybertruck. I hope George's channel comes back, man. You know, as much as we have some fun with George, right? You know, he means well. He means well. And you know what I'll say about George is he says the right thing, that your portfolio should be mostly Bitcoin. And you know, I you know, what if we were constantly calling for altcoin season, then it would be different. But you know, the portfolio should be mostly Bitcoin. Anyways, let's see what else we got, man. Altcoins. I don't really want to talk about altcoins today, guys. It's not. I don't like sitting here and talking about altcoins going down. Like it's just. I know, like you see some people like, and who I might share the similar philosophies with, like a lot of the stuff Ben Cowan says I agree with. He likes talking about this stuff. I just don't like talking about this, man. I don't like talking about altcoins just getting drained. You know, like, is it a fact? Yes. Do I like talking about it? No. But you know, I always like to say this, man. Would I have more viewers if I told you what you wanted to hear? Abso-freaking-lutely. Look at the biggest channels. They all tell you what you want to hear, right? XRP is going to $585. Bitcoin's going to 1 million. These crazy things, right? But I'm going to be honest with you. These charts look like absolute dog shit. Honestly, like they look like absolute dog shit. And it is what it is. I mean, like, I think we all know that. We might not want to admit it ourselves, but it is what it is. And I think this chart right here just sums up the altcoin market. And you're just making lower highs with same support. And ultimately, like, this is a bearish pattern, which I think ultimately gives way. And I think this, right, as this kind of probably goes sideways for a little bit longer, makes a low in December, which I think Ethereum will have its low in December like it typically does. And then it'll start going up in January. This type of move, I think, would be the catalyst to that money to go into BTC, which pushes Bitcoin higher, and then that money flows back into altcoins market later on. So that's still my thought process on altcoins. I don't like talking about it. It's not fun to sit here and just say, okay, here we go. Look at the altcoin market. Looks like shit. Honestly, like, it's not fun. But you know. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, fellas. We gotta take it for what it is. Bassett, can we check the Tesla chart? Where's the bottom? Oh God, should we do it? All right, let's check Tesla. Let's check the old Tesla chart, shall we? Here we go. Tesla. Let's see what we got. Oh my God. Oh my God, that after hours move. Oh my God, bro, that is crazy for such a big, oh my God, what a day. 9% down on Tesla. That is crazy for Tesla. That's crazy for a high cap stock, man. 9%. Jesus Lordy, Lord Almighty. All right, well, you had a little meme symmetrical triangle here and you broke it to the downside. You're right at the bull market support band. Right, and there's been times this year where when you get below the bull market support band, that's actually a buy opportunity, right? And this, I remember this correctly. If I remember last earnings, or was it last earnings? Or I think actually it might have been both, where stocks perform badly during earnings week, and then they end up doing better after earnings are over, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this week's red for most stocks, and then we kind of like push up afterwards. But you know, it is what it is. But you know, we'll see, man. I don't want to get too bearish right here because this has been a point to actually look for buys below here, right? Below the bull market support band, below the bull market support band. Those all actually been decent buy opportunities. If you believe stocks are going to continue up, right? It's been a bit good buy the dip scenario. So, like I said, we'll see, but you know, it ain't looking good today. That's for damn sure. It ain't looking good today, fellas. For Tesla, my Tesla. Let's see. What a shit coin. 160 waiting room. 160 waiting room. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. What's going on, Leroy? Good to see you, Leroy. David, he said, Elon said we're copying ourselves with a Cybertruck. Yeah. And it is what it is. Like I said, if you believe in what Tesla's doing for the long term, you know, well, you know, look at it as being able to buy some long-term stocks, right? Once again, the stock market's a long-term game, right? If you're playing the short-term game, you're probably better in crypto. If you're playing the long-term game, stocks. Because over the course of history, buying stocks and just holding it has been just, you know, that's been the thing to do. It's not the sexy thing to do, but that's been like the most consistent thing to do. Is big dips on stocks, you buy the damn stocks and you hold that shit, you know. According to George, owning one whole Bitcoin ensures knighthood and entry into heaven. Well, we got to get on our high horses here, you know. We got to get on the high horses, fellas. Anyways, Bitcoin just sitting at 28,321, doing nothing. Of course, hasn't done anything all day though. Usually I bitch because it moves all day and doesn't do anything on stream, but we actually haven't done shit all day for this thing, which I guess is fine. I mean, we just had a very explosive move early in the week. Kind of resetting the RSI a little bit. 4 hours resetting. The 1 hour's reset pretty nicely, right? I actually would like to see the 4 hour reset to the 50 on RSI. That's usually a good bounce point. So maybe we kind of go sideways tomorrow, you know, maybe into Friday, and kind of cool off here before, you know, maybe trying up to the upside again. But we'll see. We'll see. What will be up more in the next year, Sol or Tesla? Oh man, that's it. Oh man, that is a tough question, and I think the answer to that question will go. There's so many different ways. All right, well, let's ask the chat this: what will go up more percentage wise between now and October 18th, 2024? Sol or Tesla? That is a good question. Well, if we go based off history, okay. If we go based off of historical things here, okay, how it would go is we know we need, right, based off previous cycles, we need the S&P 500 to get to all-time highs, right? So I think the first move, Tesla would basically outpace Solana if it's the first move, right? Right? Hypothetically, maybe Tesla goes down, S&P 500 goes up. Who the frick knows, right? But you need based on the two previous cycles, we need S&P at all-time highs. Okay, then we need Bitcoin at all-time highs, right? And then Solana moves. Okay, and we also know based off history that altcoins typically don't perform well until the Bitcoin halving. It's not based off feelings. That's just based off facts. So if we take that into account, you know, I'm trying to go through this very logically here. If we think the next Bitcoin bull run is coming, and we go with the fact that we need S&P 500 at all-time highs at that time, which I think is you know we'll see on that one. I'm gonna say, man, I don't know how to answer this one, man. I'm going to say based off historical precedents that Tesla will be up more percentage-wise. And I know that's not going to be a popular opinion because this is a crypto channel. Don't take it as I'm bearish on Solana. Take it as this is how the cycle works. We need stocks to go up first. Then we need Bitcoin to go up. Then altcoins go up, right? Then it doesn't mean Tesla's going down. It just means that I think Tesla will probably go up a little bit more. Maybe Tesla goes up 30-40%, right? Then maybe Solana goes up 30%. And that's like right before Solana starts taking off, right? I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, we're all spitballing. Maybe Solana goes up 10x We have no idea, you know, and that's the fun part about altcoins is you don't know. Fallen Angel said Matic is going to 30 cents. I would agree, my friend. I would agree. I think Matic will see 30 cents before the Bitcoin halving. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I think Matic will see 30 cents. Yeah. Tesla's a good choice. Yeah. Just imagine all those people selling right now because George is gone. You think so? The crypto space has been crazy lately, man. I mean, just think about it. It's the crypto YouTube space, man. I don't know. Everyone's fighting. I don't understand. Like, dude, just post videos about crypto, talk about news, and talk about charts. Like, why are we all fighting? I really don't understand this. You know, it's not that serious. You record yourself talking, you put it on the internet. Like, why is this so serious? I don't understand. You know, I really don't. You have, I'm gonna freaking get you, Carlos. I'm gonna get you, Carlos, and you, TJ. I'm gonna freaking get you. You know, guys, I'm in a bad place right now. I'm in a bad place right now. It might be my fault, but I am. Okay? Donate to me. Donate to me. As I flash my Rolex watch in my big house. Donate to me. And then you got George. Then you got George making like cryptic tweets on Twitter. Like, I don't even know what's got. You got George, who never tweets, making cryptic tweets on Twitter. I've never seen anything like it. You know, and this shit's crazy. I don't even know what's going on, man. And if this is not I'm gonna tell you right now, if this is not the bottom sentiment signal, or just sentiment, it doesn't mean prices. Sentiment is just at all-time lows. I don't know what is. Because this market is a shit show right now. There's no positivity. You know? And even the positivity is just fake. You know? It's just George saying, guys, I think Bitcoin gonna go to 200K next quarter because Kathy Wood said, like, come on, man. You know? It is what it is. It is what it is. But no, I hope George comes back. I hope, you know, I hope everyone kind of gets through the interesting times, man. I mean, because, you know, it's not good. It's not good. Leroy Jordan has fantastic acting skills. Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, this market is crazy, man, and it just is. It's something else. You know, it's definitely something else. I will say. You know, SB said the bottom isn't in. Altcoins bottom. I mean, I'm not gonna say this again. I mean, when I say, guys, when I'm talking about the general market, I'm talking about Bitcoin, right? I'm not talking about everything else. I think Satoshi, and I was saying this in the Discord a little bit today. I think Satoshi's vision has gotten lost a little bit, right? Satoshi's vision was Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin was created not to be crypto. I feel like Bitcoin and crypto are two different things. They've been mingled together, and unfortunately, I think it's put a bad rep on Bitcoin, being associated with everything else. But I do think a time is coming, and I genuinely believe this. I think a time is coming where you're gonna separate Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. You know, and I think that time is coming. I think it's going to be when all these big players start coming in. And it's really going to show you where are these big players putting their money in. And I tell you right now, it ain't going to be AVAX, Polkadot, okay? And I think that time is coming, right? Satoshi's vision, I actually think it's playing out. I think it's what did the great guy used to say? He said, first, I forget. Right? First they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Right? I'm missing one of the quotes here. It's first they laugh at you, then I think I'm missing the second quote. You know, and I feel like we're at the then they fight you stage right now, right? I feel like we're at the they gonna fight you stage, you know. Let's see. SB, yeah, but I think that thinking is gonna get a lot of people wrecked. The Bitcoin is something that if you didn't buy 10 years ago, you're not gonna make it with. I don't agree with that actually. I think we've been brainwashed into thinking that. You know what I mean? And you know, and I've always said this, man. It's you know, I don't know. I don't know how to articulate what I'm saying, but I think Satoshi's vision. First they fool you, then they laugh at you, then you get fooled again. Are we quoting Gandhi here? Yes, we're quoting Gandhi. Oh Lord. First ignore, then laugh, then fight, then you win. There you go. 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 We're quoting Gandhi. Yes, that's what we're doing today. If that's not a bottom signal either, I don't know what to tell you. We're quoting Gandhi here for hopium. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Yeah, shout out to Media Vibes with the super chat. He said, did George get banned for starting a fight club? No, I don't think I was. It happened to me twice. If you guys remember, it happened to me twice in 2021. My account got banned. And they don't tell you why. They just say you did something. And then you say, I didn't do anything. And then they give you your channel back. So George will be back tomorrow. He'll be back tomorrow. I am 90% certain that George's channel will be back up tomorrow. Okay? And then we can be all George again. Right? We're still all George. You know? We're still all George. We're still all George. Can you look at XRP? Sure, I can look at XRP. I mean, I don't have much to say about XRP. You know, I don't like the chart. Doesn't mean it won't ever pump. It just, I don't like the current chart of it.
George get banned for starting a fight club?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm banned. We're all banned. No, man, he'll be good. He'll be good. He'll be good. First you had bad barbecue, then you had bad Indian, then you settle for Chipotle. Dude, I'm telling you right now, okay? I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. Maya, you just fart? Guys, you hear that? Did you just hear that? Oh my God. Did you just hear that? No, we can look at XRP. Let's just look at this on the weekly. I don't know, man. I can't. So I guess the way I would get bullish on XRP here is either you come all the way back down to the range low. You come all the way back down here. Why we got text up here, man? That was disgusting. Either we come all the way back down here, one, right? Then you might say, okay, I'm picking up some XRP. Or option number two, we broke this trend, right? We broke the trend, upside, we broke down, we came up, we retested, and we got rejected, right? It's pretty clear, right? I mean, we can argue that's not true, but that's true, right? We broke down, we retested, we're coming back down. The other way you could get bullish, and this actually would be like really bullish, if somehow, some way, which I don't think this is going to happen. This is, I think it actually is going to go lower. Somehow, some way, it pumps back above here, right? And you can hold above here, right? If you get back above here and you hold, right? You probably can get in here and then play it back up, right? Back up to the top. But here, I think you're in no man's land. I think you're in no man's land where, I don't know, man. I don't feel confident buying this right here. Just because I can see the breakdown, the retest, you know. And if we did like some type of measure move, right? We did this. I'm just curious. I mean, I don't think you're gonna get a measure move to 24 cents, but you know, I don't know, man. That's the way I see XRP is either like you kind of break out, you're retesting here, or you come back all the way down here, you know. 8,467 banks and state institutions have adopted XRP. Price goes lower. Oh my God, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, man. You know, it's not funny. It ain't. And I always like to say this. I hope for the XRPers they get the last laugh. I hope they get the last laugh, and the next bull market XRP just goes to the $500 target, right? I hope it goes to the market cap of the entire world somehow, right? I really hope it does. I really hope it does, right? Like they've won the case. They have all the banks adopting it, right? They got everything here, right? And I really hope that they see the light and to be fair, XRP has held up significantly better than most altcoins have this bear market, right? So I think you could say that too. It's, we can make fun of the XRPers, but let's be honest. Let's be quite honest. I mean, XRP since the beginning of the year is up 61%, right? So we can sit here and make fun of XRPers, and this could change tomorrow. I mean, but it's up so far. It's up 60% this year, right? How is the other alts doing this year? And I'm not going to go look, right? Because I already know the answer. But as much as we like to make fun of XRP, it's held up very well this year, right? To be quite fair, to old XRP, Near BTC, no, it's probably one of the Near BTC is probably disgusting. I don't even want to look at that one, man. Near BTC. Near has gotten pounded. Is it still under $1 now? Is it still under $1? That thing has gotten absolutely railed up the ass. Let's see. Yeah, it's still under $1 here. $1 club. 99.99999. You want Near under $1? This is your chance. No, but I'm sure Near Bitcoin doesn't look great. Because we looked at it the other day, Bitcoin's up 20% since February, and Near's down like 75%. So I'm sure it doesn't look too good. Near BTC, let's see. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't touching this shit. Who knows where that's going? And I don't want anything to do with this thing. I'm good. Dollar store Near. It's more like Dollar General. Is it Dollar General? Oh, guys, I went to Dollar General today.
You went to Dollar Tree.
Oh, Dollar Tree. I went to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is better than Dollar General. Okay, I don't know why I want to tell you guys this, but Dollar Tree is better than Dollar General. Oh Lord. Let's see. Near looks like Mirror Protocol. Kinda, yeah. I don't know what to say about this, I guess we could do for fan of a trend line. Let's see where the trend line's coming in here. I'm just curious. Yeah, I mean that even if you wanted some hopium and like to say, okay, maybe you get a bounce off like this trend line here. I mean, it's still got lower to go here. Even if you wanted a little bit of hopium here, just say, okay, we've got a bounce here, we got a bounce here, we got a bounce here. Yeah, we still got a little lower to go there. Nothing is $1 anymore. Yeah, it's the 125 store. I don't like how they call it the dollar store. Guys, I mean, it's the bear market. By the way, guys, see that there's like a little heart. There's a new little heart thing that YouTube has here on the chat. Hit that little heart thing. Put one of the emojis in the chat. I want to see what it looks like when you spam it. I'm just curious. I haven't really seen this thing get spammed. So if you could smack like that heart or the smiley face or the little 100 sign or the little birthday thing, that would be. I want to see what it looks like. If you have it on the chat. I don't know if actually anything happens, but. Oh, I see the 100. Hey, I see 2 of them. Hey, there it is. Oh, it actually does. It does kind of pop up. Okay, okay. I see it. I see it. Okay. Okay, the hearts come flying up. I like that. I like that little feature. I don't know what it does or if it's useful, but, you know, I like that little feature. Nice. Adds a little color to the chat, I guess. All right, what was I saying? I was saying something. I don't know what I was saying. Shit. Oh yeah, I was talking about the $1.25. The $1.25 store. I mean, dude, even Horse Guy walked into the dollar store with $1 the other day, right? He really wanted some Cheez-Its, okay? So Horse Guy went to the dollar store with some Cheez-Its. Well, I will buy some Cheez-Its. I am I am so hungry. I haven't eaten in 24 hours due to FOMO and lack of funds. Mama gave me $1. I will get Cheez-Its at Dollar General. Everything is $1 here, I am told. It is called Dollar General. Wait, what the hell? Everything costs $1.25. Even Cheez-Its. This is a scam. This is manipulation. No wonder why the stupid stock go down. This is not the dollar store anymore. It is Dollar General. The $1.25 Dollar General. Dude, it's literally $1.25. And like, dude, they gotta change their name to the $1.25 store. It is false advertising to have dollar store. It is the $1.25 store due to inflation. And soon it's gonna be the $1.50. I'm surprised things are still one. I don't even know how that store makes money. Dude, it's selling. They're selling a box of Cheez-Its. They're not Cheez-Its. They're like the knockoff brand of Cheez-Its. They're selling that shit for $1.25. How are they making money off that? I don't understand how that stores even make money, man. I mean, they're selling shit for $1. $1. Like, what's $1 now? $1 is like a quarter was 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Bomb candy section. They do got the bomb candy section over in Dollar General, man. The 99-cent store. Even the 99-cent store ain't. This shit ain't 99 cents. That shit ain't not 99 cents in there. Let's see. Family Dollar is decent too. Yeah, man. You know what the funny thing is? I was actually listening to a video. They said during bad times, like the stocks that are like Dollar General and Dollar Tree are supposed to like be stocks that perform very, very well. You know, and you know, which has been historically kind of true. But if you look at like Dollar General stock, these have gotten crushed. You know, like these ones have gotten absolutely crushed. You know, which is interesting. Which is very, 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 very interesting. You know, it's quite the phenomenon. Quite the phenomenon. You know, but yeah, Dollar General gotten crushed, man. How was Dollar Tree? Dollar Tree. Hey, Dollar Tree. Actually, this one's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not like that bad. It was still bad. Yeah, that's all I had to say about that. Yeah, but Dollar General, crushed, man. Cost is a scam. I don't know, dude. I mean, you could argue any altcoin's a scam. Like I always hear like this altcoin's a scam. This altcoin's a scam. Guys, I mean, you could say any altcoin is a scam. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like let's keep it real. Some of these alts have billion-dollar market caps. What are they doing? You know what I mean? What are they doing? You know, you could say that about anything. Clint said Costco and Walmart crushing these little cheap dollar scam stores. Absolutely. Maya said, how are they scams? I mean, like Walmart and Costco. Yeah. I mean, I love Walmart. I think Walmart's a great store. Walmart's not allowed to be in New York. That is a scam to me. That is a scam because I believe in capitalism. Okay, I believe in the best businesses should go wherever they want, and if the poor businesses don't work, well, I'm sorry, you got to step up your game. That's capitalism for you. That's kind of like against. That's like kind of against like what this country stands for. Not having Walmart be allowed to be in New York. You know? I mean, it is what it is. That's capitalism for you. You know? Mr. Miles sent cost, much respect. Oh, Mr. Miles killed it with the cost buy, man. Absolutely destroyed it with cost buy. You know? Absolutely destroyed it, man. You know? Like I said, there's always like 1, 2, 3 altcoins that just perform very, very well in the bear market. And, you know, cost was one of those this time. I think the ones that really killed it, that are obviously like low cap shitters, you know, like cost, high cap that did pretty well. INJ, another high cap that's held up very, very well. INJ. This one's been an absolute beast, right? And I think these ones are interesting ones to look at. Like when you think it's time to really start being piling the altcoin market, pay attention to the ones.
On toes after 4 tequila shots.
I love Psychopro. That is absolutely disgusting, man. You like sucking on toes after 4 tequila shots. That is absolutely disgusting, my man. Why 4? I don't think 4 would be enough for me to want to suck on a toe. Give me 10, okay. You know? But 4 it only takes you 4 tequila shots to suck on a toe? Bro. I mean, at that point, bro, like you might as well look at this guy and be sucking ass with chocolate over your face. You know what I mean? Yeah, after 4 tequila shots, I'll suck your ass. Actually, we're not going to go there because YouTube's on a rampage. We're not going to go there. Anyways, yeah, INJ's been a beast. COS obviously has been a beast. There's always a few. And last time it was like, last bear market was Chainlink. Chainlink like got its own little bull market. That's been COS this time. COS has had its own little bull market. And I think these ones are the interesting ones to pay attention to when you're looking to really start loading up in the bull market, or when you think it's time, right? Now everyone thinks it's a different time, right? These are the ones you really might want to look into, you know? Like the ones that did very, very well throughout the bear market. Once again, COS, INJ, what else is done well? Render's done extremely well. What else? I'm missing some stuff. Like I said, other than the low cap shitters, there's obviously the low cap shitters and the meme coins. But yeah, there's been a lot. I think there's been a good amount. OPs held up pretty damn well compared to everything else. Even Solana, like even after the whole FTX debacle, Solana's been holding up very, very well. And I think that shows the strength of people that are in Solana, you know. But yeah, other than that, like, I think the one that look at the altcoins that like haven't broken to new lows. I think those are ones that are interesting, you know. Confirm my biases. Yes. Remember when I shilled NFT Worlds? I did not. I actually do, Mike. I remember that, man. You killed it, man. You killed it. So happy I have my earphones on, dude. You don't want to be over here talking about eating ass on at work, okay? Like I said, you shouldn't be watching the stream when you're at work either. You should be. First of all, you should be working. You should be working. First of all. Second of all, you shouldn't be watching my weird ass, okay? Talk about eating ass. And you know I'm going to say weird shit on the stream. You should have your earphones in or be at home. And you shouldn't be around your wife. Your wife's going to make fun of you for watching me. Okay? So first of all, you shouldn't be around your wife. You should not be at work. If you're at work, make sure you have headphones on. And you shouldn't really be around kids either. You know, some kid. I mean, you know, when the market starts heating up, you know, the kids like this stuff.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Bitcoin's going to 10K.
You know, but we really haven't been able to play that because for the last 6 months, Bitcoin's done nothing. You know, but you know, eventually we'll get there. You know, eventually we'll play this.
We're We're going to 100K tomorrow.
And it will be true. It will be true. We will go to 100K tomorrow.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
And it won't be a meme, right? That used to be a meme button. That used to be a meme button. Maybe this won't be the meme button anymore at some point.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Maybe it won't. I can't wait to press that button when we're at 99,000. And I'm going to push that damn button and it won't be a damn meme. I won't be a damn meme. You know? Shut up. We like those sounds. I like those sounds too. I like those sounds too, man. You know? Right now, there's just no emotion. You know, it's you know, like, do we feel this?
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
I don't think we feel that. Do we feel this?
I'm going to buy the top and I'm going to sell the bottom, guys.
Not really. Do we feel this?
You should be investing in
maybe a little bit.
stocks, not crypto.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, that one. Do we feel this? Actually, you might feel this one too.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
You might be feeling that. Oh, Teju, you still buying FTT? Yeah, but it's getting to the target. I was actually looking at it today. It seems like it's getting back down to the bottom of the range. And I've been very, very patient. And I've told you guys, I feel like something is up with FTT. I feel like that's going to be a good play. It's going to be the play where, like, no one expects it to be the good play. And it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. But yeah, FTT. Let me find the chart here. Oh, here it is. I was looking at it today. And it seems to be slowly making its way in this consolidation range. You know, where I put this box down here. I think it's on the way to the box, just like I think most of the stuff is on the way to the box. FTT seems like it's on the way to the damn box. So yeah, I mean, what I look for this one is I'd love to take out this low, take out this low, right? Take out these equal lows, right? So 1 equal low, 2 equal lows. Come take out these lows, right? We get back inside, boom, right? This is where I probably buy a bag right here. On a break of the lows, get back inside, we buy the bag when the consolidation back in the range, boom. And then this, if this plays out like this, and how I kind of expect things to kind of play out is, like I said, I think ETH finds a bottom in Q4. A lot of altcoins I think will find bottoms in Q4. And yeah, I think this might be a pretty good setup if this plays out like this, man. And then we play this back up, squeeze between the bull market support band and the support, boom, we play this back up. But yeah, why are we talking about FTT? I don't know, man. I feel like it might be a good play. People are making fun of FTT, sure, but it's held up pretty well too. It's been in the same range for the whole bear market. You know? Bath said this is alpha. Thank you, Bath. Thank you, Bath. I appreciate the kind words, man. I appreciate the kind words. But yeah, this is what I'm looking for FTT. I'm not just going to blindly buy. I want to see it break the lows, get back inside, and then we'll play. And then we'll play it. I won't just blindly buy it though, because this could just break the lows and just keep going down. You know what I mean? So I ain't just going to blindly buy right there. Just like, because how many altcoins have we seen break the lows, right? And they just kind of keep going down. That's the worst. That's literally the worst. That's literally the worst, man. You don't want that. Just ignore the Vader candle. Yeah. Ignore the damn Vader candle. Maine would not approve if he would send his neck. He would send the damn neck. Nah, Maine is awesome, man. Trader Main's awesome, man. My favorite people to that also stream that I don't really watch a lot of crypto people anymore. I watch Don Alt streams. He's very, very good. He's not very he's a lot different. He thinks more like psychology of the market, and I agree with this take right now. which is basically like I think people shit their pants earlier this week, and I think that's why I think Bitcoin's going to slowly grind up. Yeah, Main's cool too. I haven't watched him in a while, but I used to watch him back in the day. Maybe I gotta see what he's up to. But yeah. Smash those likes, said Mike Dawson. Thank you, Mike. You guys, you can smash likes if you want to. If you're not feeling it, that's cool. I totally understand. I always hated the crap coins pumping during the bull runs. It screws up the whole market and gives crypto a very bad look. A lot of them pump during the bull market. I mean, everything pumps in the bull market. Everything pumps, right? I think the skill in the bull market's not finding out what's going to pump. Everything freaking pumps. It's finding out what's going to pump the most, right? Once again, you could have the shittiest altcoin, like EOS, right? Last bull market, right? EOS, very hyped coin, last bear market, right? This is why I always like to say, guys, don't think your altcoin is just going to be great because people love it now, right? EOS last bear market was like one of the most hyped up coins, right? During 2018, 2019, 2020. People love this shit, right? Now, even this thing, which this thing is a piece of shit. I mean, look at the chart now, right? Look at the chart now. You're even lower than you were in the last bear market, like significantly lower, right? Even this thing from the COVID low did a 10x. Even this, right? And this was one of the worst performing altcoins. And this thing went up 10x. The skill's not finding out what's going to go up. It's finding out what's going to go up the most, right? And then since then, this thing is down. That's 7%, but it just kind of keeps flowing down. This is one of the worst charts in crypto. Triple bottom. What on EOS? It's good. Yo, Draco, you said, Bath, every time you day sheesh, I am more and more convinced you have to resemble Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, plus Grateful Dead and all. I always try to think and try to predict what people look like. Obviously, you know what I look like. Even you think this is a filter, even though it's not. By the way, Bitcoin's kind of still holding this level, guys. I think it's gonna. To me, it's like, okay, you hear, ultimately, I think if you want to continue higher, you're gonna hold 28K, and push higher. But I think that the interesting thing is I always try to think about what people look like, right? We know what Franco looks like, right? Franco looks like he should be working in one of those little halal trucks. In those little halal trucks. I feel like Wayne. I don't know how to take Wayne. I feel like Wayne's very wise. Something tells me Wayne's old. And I know nothing about Wayne. Mr. Miles said, what does Mr. Miles look like? Mr. Miles. You guys got me dying in the chat. Mr. Miles, I feel like Mr. Miles kind of looks like Harry Potter. I don't know why. I get like a Harry Potter vibe from you. I get like a Harry Potter vibe from Mr. Miles, man. Right? I feel like you got like the, let's bring him up. I feel like a Harry Potter vibe, Yes, have you seen my cast today? Have you seen Cost today? Have you seen Cost today? Yes, Cost is doing very, very well. You know, it's kind of what I get. It's kind of what I get. Wayne is 40 or older. Wayne looks like David Hasselhoff, but old. Wayne's very wise, right? I feel like Bitcoin maxis, you know, they've been through shit, right? So that's why they're a Bitcoin maxi. You know, I told you, like, the longer I'm in crypto, the more I become a Bitcoin maxi. Jordan's keyboard sounds like it's from the 90s. It does. I like the keyboards that sound like that, though. That kind of have the little... Let's see. Way off? Jordan's still up and running. Yeah, I'm still up and running. Like, I'm still up and running, man. I look like a famous wizard. You do, man. You do. Shane Sullivan said Costco's up 2,000% for 1 year. Yeah, of course. It has killed it, man. And it's probably gonna even do better and that's even when the market's been shit. It's probably gonna do significantly better when the market starts turning around too. You know? It's gonna do significantly better. Yes, I've been through shit. You've been through shit. You know, I feel like, you know what? I feel like Wayne kind of looks like Clint Westwood. Clint Westwood. Yeah, he looks like the actor Clint Westwood. He looks like the actor Clint Westwood. Oh, man. Fact, Wayne raised miles. Yeah, he did. Proud owner, Wayne is 47, works from home, and causes kids playing in his yard. You guys didn't get the joke. You got the joke. You got the joke. Some of you guys got the joke. Yes, I did that on purpose. That's why I was laughing. I wanted to see if you guys caught on me saying Clint Westwood instead of Clint Eastwood. You got the joke, though. I wanted to see if you guys always pick up on shit like that. So I was like, they're gonna catch on the Clint Westwood. Oh man, I got you guys. You guys got it though. Every one of you guys spammed it. That was great. Are we just gonna ignore the fact that Pendle is up 10x on this bear market? Cycle Pearl, what the frick is Pendle? Are we talking about a bicycle? Like, what are we talking about here? What the frick is Pendle? You know? Let's see. What you put $1,500 to if that's all you had, assuming lower prices are not coming? Well, you can't. That's a trick question. You can't assume. The frick ad block. My ad block's been updated. You can't assume that that lower prices aren't coming. That defeats the whole purpose, right? If you can assume that lower prices aren't coming, then that, like, obviously I would buy freaking like Pepe or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I would buy Wojak or some meme coin, right? I think that defeats the purpose of the question. If you gave me $1,500 right now, I'd buy Bitcoin, right? If you gave me $1,500 a year from now, my answer would probably be different, you know? But I think if you said lower prices aren't coming, you got to go with the most crazy freaking shit you possibly could find, right? Cospa's like, Bitcoin is mined. What? Wayne, yeah, see, Wayne's been through shit. He's worked in the ID department for 30 years. I knew he was been through some shit. He's worked in the IT department for 30 freaking years. He's had to deal with these idiots. Okay? He's had to deal with these idiots. Hold on. Yes, Alan. Have you tried turning on? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Have you tried restarting? Yes. Have you tried unplugging and plugging it back in? Have you tried logging out and logging back in? Have you tried deleting cookies? You know, he's had to deal with the IT help desk. Which, if you guys know, if you have to deal with any IT help desk, oh my God. You know, he was a stapler guy. I just started buying Costco this month. Nice, man. It's actually probably working out for you pretty well, too. Oh, he was in the army for 5 years, too. Nice. Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, wait. At least tell me that you're not that guy who tells people to turn it off. But honestly, like, you'd be surprised how, like, non-technologically smart most people are. Where, like, 90% of the problems that would be fixed if they just restarted their computer. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be shocked how, like, you think everyone would know how to use a computer now. You would be shocked to know how many people don't even know how to do the most basic things on a computer when the entire world is mostly run on a damn computer now. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, some people, you think I'm kidding. Some people don't even know how to use Google, bro. Some people don't even know how to use Google, bro. You know, it's bad. It's bad. Some people don't even know you can bring up a GPS on your damn phone. And they still ask for a damn map. I'm like, come on, man. Like, we're in 2023. Anyways, all right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 7 p.m. I'm gonna call it a day. Like I said, Bitcoin's still just kind of holding. Once again, I think that the psychology of the market right now, the TA is the TA, right? The TA is the TA. I think, you can make an argument, right? The wick is not great. It's a rejection candle. You can make the argument we only have the wick because it was fake news, but we're back above the 200-day moving average, which historically is a good sign. Now we need to hold this 28K level, but you hold 28K, you continue to kind of like let things reset above 28K. I think things are looking good, and I think the psychology of the market right now is, oh shit, I don't want to miss out when the real ETF gets approved. And I think that in itself is going to price in the ETF, because I don't think before we were pricing it in. I think people didn't believe what was going to happen. But I think a lot of people shat their pants on Monday thinking they missed out, right? And I think that a lot of people aren't going to want to make that mistake again. So I think we probably just consolidate here, in my opinion, until we get another push higher. And we continue to kind of just do this slow grind up into, sort of next year, and you might get some big crashes because the S&P or whatever, but, I think ultimately things are looking good here. So once again, stack sats, stack a cash position, and we will get horny on the altcoin market when it's time to get horny on the altcoin market, which is coming, which I think is actually coming sooner rather than later. It's only a matter of time, right? So let's get this shit. I'll catch you guys later. Have a fantastic night, guys. Don't stare at the charts all day. You're going to make your eyes bleed, and quite frankly, there ain't a real reason to do it. So take it easy, fellas. I'm out of here. Peace!